Hey YouTube, this is God that King Cobra. Sorry, uh, King Cobra JRS with another video. Now I deleted the video I made this morning with me crying. Why? Because there's no point to the video. No, people were saying things like, "Dude, your mom's okay. You're just crying because whatever." But like, selfish, egoistic prick. You're right, I am. I'm just a selfish, egoistic prick. Now, let me just explain a couple of things. One, I was sad because, quite frankly, this kind of shit happens all the time, and I never thought I'd hit Casper, but you know, I did. And whatever. So that's where I got this shirt. I don't remember where I got it. It's actually a Tony Hawk skateboard shirt, believe it or not. I think the tag. How are you gonna see this one? There's a tag right there. It's upside down, but yeah. And it's long sleeve shirt, but I have it rolled up right now. So yeah. I wasn't trying to make the video about me. I was just trying to, you know, it was kind of in the moment, just took me by surprise. Because I called my dad to ask, because supposedly he was going to give me a ride and show me where the, to pay for rent was. I called him and said, look, I have to be to work, so I have to ride my bike to work, so I asked him, I said, so where do you go to pay rent? And it turns out, it's quite close to my apartment, so, which is good news for me, which means like, I haven't rent paid and all that. But, my dad's like, there's some trouble going on right now. I'm like, what happened? And my dad goes, there was a murder at the college. I'm like, what? And the first thing that went through my head was, oh fuck, I hope my mom's alright. So I was panicking. My dad, of course, it seemed like he could read my mind. He's like, you know what? Mom's fine. She's locked down right now, but the guy that did's dead. There's a whatever, and then just happened, you know, and I was taken by surprise by it, and I was crying out of mere frustration, and because this kind of shit happens all the fucking time in this goddamn country of ours, and it's always the same story. Some crazy asshole shoots up a school with whatever, and now we're gonna start hearing about, you know, what caused him to do it, and by God, they're gonna find something to blame him for. They're gonna blame the crossbow, they're gonna blame the mass media, whatever, and that kind of shit fucking pisses me off. They're trying to have him blame on something that doesn't cause stuff like that to happen. Obviously, some family members have just lost some family members, obviously, and I feel real bad for them. You know, I couldn't imagine being in that position. So, like I said, you know, pray for them, I guess, if you're. Well, anyway, this is a little business I buy on my bike on the way to and from work, and as the sign that says, pray for America. Pray for America. Now, a lot of people that will probably piss them off. Like, who the fuck are you? I'm not a Christian, blah, 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 blah. They're trying to be nice, and the sign itself speaks for more than just religion. It's saying, try to have some hope in our country. But how do you have hope in our country when shit like this is happening? Especially when it's this close to you. So, I'll keep you guys updated on the story if I find out anything. But the thing is, it's probably something like he was picked on, his bullied, his grades are struggling, he was socially awkward, the same usual bullshit excuses they're gonna try to pull. The thing is, I had this exact same problem. I'm socially awkward, my grades suck, I'm not what you call popular on YouTube or whatever. But you don't see me going to some building and shooting up with a crossbow, do you? No. You don't. So those excuses are bullshit. It doesn't justify taking someone's life. Nothing does. Self-defense, on the other hand, that's a different story. Now, if someone breaks into your house, like just this morning, I thought I heard someone trying to break into my apartment. Now, this could have been one of the neighbors trying to get into their apartment, but it was awfully close to mine. So I literally grabbed one of my BB guns, I cocked a BB into it, and I looked outside. They shut the doors, the chain was locked to it, and it wasn't opening up or anything. But it sounded like it was, and I locked the little turn lock piece. And my BB gun, I looked out into the apartment, and a little peephole, and there was no one out there. So I was like, what the fuck? So then, again, I gotta take a shower anyway, so I was taking a shower. In my head, I see crime scene tape. People saying, out of the way, move, I just had a long day at work, and then it just vanishes. I'm like, okay, that was weird. So then I took a shower, and I called my dad to find out where I have to go pay rent, and I found out what the Casper College murders. I'm like, holy shit, dude. This kind of thing's happened to me before, where I get visions or words in my head or whatever, and it plays out like that. And it's been a while since I've had visions like that, where, like literally I'll see like a picture in my head of a Pizza Hut box sitting on the counter, and the counter itself. And then it's happened. Some people call it deja vu, I call it, I don't know, what you might call it. You could call it sixth sense, or I've always had this too. I've just developed it recently, and I've had it since I was in junior high. Going back to the power of belief. Now, let's see. My dad gave me a book to read, and I haven't read it yet, but The Magic of Believing. Okay. Basically, it's a book, and let's see here. What hundreds have learned from this book can be yours today. How you became what you contemplate. Why hard work alone will not bring success. How to bring your subconscious into practical action. How to use the law of suggestion to step up your effectiveness in everything you do. How to use the mirror technique for releasing the forces of the subconscious. How to turn your thoughts into active achievements. How belief makes things happen. Harness the unlimited energies of your subconscious mind. Make yourself more competent in your affairs, more influential in your dealings with others, in short, more successful in life. Basically, I'm familiar with this book, suggests to power of belief, and this also ties into Wiccan belief. One of the elements is the power of belief. And witchcraft and all that. Now, the mind is a very powerful tool. If you believe it enough, it will happen. And you'll find a way to make it happen. Subconsciously, you'll find a way to make it happen. Here's an example. When I was a little kid, I used to go to church with my grandparents. And I used to live in South Lake, California. And we went to this little church, and I got down and I prayed. I wanted to see Jesus Christ walk in through the door. And I thought, whatever, And it actually happened. I shit you not. Here he comes walking through this way, down the stage, to the left and disappears. And all the sound had turned off completely. All I could see was him walking. White robe, red sash, sandals, long brown hair, and all that. The goatee, everything. And my mouth was like, holy crap, dude. And what struck me as odd is that no one else had seen it. Because they're all, it's like time had frozen, and they're all kind of lost in their moment. And as soon as it disappeared, the sound came back on. And I told my grandma what happened, and she just kind of turned like, oh, that's cute, the kids being all the kids. Now, since then, every time I've had a ghostly encounter, the same thing would happen. Time would seem to stand still and freeze, the sound would shut off, and I'd just see the ghost do whatever, and then it turned back on, everything else. That's always my first ghostly encounter, and it's been like that since. And I've had visions and stuff. And some of you who are religious freaks would be like, Jesus has blessed you with a gift, you should use it wisely, or whatever. Some of you call it coincidental. I don't know what to make of it, to be honest with you. I haven't had a vision in a long time. Yesterday was the most recent one, the very recent one. Some of you call it coincidental, some of you call it deja vu, whatever. The magic of believing also comes into play with my religion. Some of you call it bullshit, but the magic of believing is quite strong. That one, Leviathan, I haven't finished it yet. I need to finish it though. But yeah, let's see. Contents. What the fuck is that? It's like a cell phone vibrating. Is it my cell phone? One missed call. Oh, it's from Stephanie. Okay. I was at work, so I couldn't answer it. No, it was my phone vibrating. Weird. Table of contents. How I came to top the power of belief, mind stuff experiments, what the subconscious is, suggesting its power, the art of mental pictures, the mirror technique for releasing the subconscious, how to project your thoughts, women and science of belief, belief makes things happen. So, yeah. This is the kind of book that'll make you think. I haven't read it yet, but, this book's also very old, the pages are yellowed. This also goes into religion. Now, supposedly this guy saw a burning bush and it was talking. Maybe he was smoking too much weed because the bush was burning pot. I don't fucking know. But really, if you stop and think about it, the power of belief is a very strong, very strong tool. Chi balls, for instance. You can't physically see them because they're energy, which is kind of the, burning point for skeptics who think you have to see everything to believe it. Sometimes you can't see things, but they're still there, like ghosts, for instance. Right now I have a Chi ball in my hand. It doesn't take much to make it because I'm pretty strong in this, my powers and stuff. But, yeah. And there's been people who have tripped over Chi balls. And stuff. In fact, I have a video on my YouTube channel of me using Chi to manipulate a plastic bag, making it move. Now, I got to the point where I got so good at Chi balls and I could literally make someone fly against the wall, like, whoa, shit, But I quit practicing Chi and I got rusty at it. That's why, people are talking shit like, Oh, supposedly he made someone fly against the wall or some shit, but then he makes a plastic bag move, you know? I haven't done chi work in a long time, so, yeah. I've been preoccupied with other things. I don't know if you can see that. There's like a ball of energy I'm holding. I don't know if you can see that or not. I can feel it. I mean, it's just, yeah. Electrokinesis and chi and, what else is it? Shit. Words on the tip of my tongue. Fuck. Pressure points and all that. And, that's what I'm looking for. Chakra. There we go. Chakra, yeah. When your mind's preoccupied with other things, it's hard to create chi because your mind's distracted. You gotta empty your mind and you focus on one thing to make it work, obviously. First time, I have to master electrokinesis. Basically, meditating, picturing sparks fly from your fingertips. Being able to manipulate the electricity in your body for your own personal use, like throwing at people and stuff. And then mastering your chi, the combination of the two is what I do, basically. Now, the power of belief, what you believe and what I believe are completely different things, obviously. So you sit there and say, I'm wrong and you're right, or really, but our beliefs are different. So your logical argument is invalid because of the beliefs we have. Which is why I hate religious debates on YouTube, because quite frankly, they're fucking pointless. People sitting there, one side saying, oh, God exists, it's all Jesus Christ and all this other shit. And then people are saying, no, he doesn't, well, he exists, you know. And then all this other shit. And it's like, you know what? How about both sides shut the fuck up, because both extreme sides are just a pain in the ass, really. They're just pointless rambling and whatever, you know. And quite frankly, what someone else believes in doesn't mean that gives you the right to dictate what they think and make them, or assholely convince them that the shit's real or whatever, when it's not, you know. Who say when it is or isn't, you know. And who you judge and say what is and isn't real. We all have our own spiritual and religious beliefs. Some of us don't believe in anything, and that's okay. You have that right as a person. It's called individual thinking. It's called, you know what I'm saying? Each person's different in their thinking, so yeah. As you can see, I'm holding the chi ball. I can see it on the screen. It's kind of wavy around my hands. That's kind of the energy. I don't know if you can see that or not. I can see it. Example of chi. You know to balance a chew can on the tip of your finger without making it fall, straight up like that. What I did was cycle the energy back so I didn't waste it. Okay. Now what I have here in my backpack is a can of chew, and I don't chew very often. Occasionally I'll do a dip, you know, but I'm not really a huge fan of chew. Let's see here. Basically, you're gonna make it move. Watch your fingertip without bending it, and this can is heavy. Okay, it's pouches. I haven't done this in a while either too. The first time I was at the house, like, this is fucking cool, and I started practicing it and getting better, but I haven't used much chi in a while, so I think the video I did with the chi was the last time I used chi, so I'm a little rusty on my techniques. I'm self-taught too, so it's pretty impressive for being self-taught. Let's try on the other hand. That's what she said. Oh. So finding the balance point of it. This is hard to do. I haven't done this in a while, so yeah. Oh, almost had it. Okay, I got it balanced. Hold my finger still. My finger's not moving. See that? My finger's not moving. The chi I built up with that warm-up chi ball was basically what's causing it to do such things. Okay, so watch. Damn it. Must focus. Okay. Too much grilling. I haven't anything to eat since I think 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon at one of my lunch break at Wendy's. And then I had like a medium shake for a second break. Okay, I'm gonna lean back in my chair. Let's go like that. Okay, that'll help. That throws my chi up. Let's lean back like that. Okay. This takes forever to master too, so don't get discouraged by it. See that? My hand was completely still. My finger was. Okay? I didn't move it. If it was not move, it would have been like, yeah, but it didn't move. So. See if I can get more proof into it by holding it still on my finger a bit longer than I did. Once you're really good, you'll be able to control the weather too. That's really good. Damn it. This can's very heavy and I'm rusty on my G, so yeah. Now, I didn't used to ride my bike to work, because I take the bus or hitch a ride from someone, you know, because it's conveniently quicker. But now I'm just gonna have to ride my bike to work. At first I didn't, know how long it would take me to ride to work, so yeah, it was trial and error, But now I know if I'm gonna ride my bike to work, what time I need to leave. If I'm, say I work at 6, just as a hypothetical, I leave work at, I leave the apartment here at 5 o'clock, or somewhere within a little after 5, and just go up one street all the way, and I get there at 6. In fact, today I was on time for work, because even when I went to go get my rent paid off, because I made sure. So it's just a matter of figuring out my schedule and knowing when I had to be to work and stuff. So yeah, that's all it takes really. Yeah. See, I think there wasn't moving. It was straight like that, straight up. Wasn't moving because I think at this point it was all shaky like that. Okay, that was a more visual demonstration of chi with a Copenhagen can of Copenhagen rendering pouches. One more time. Sit up straight. Now this is something like this for chi work is very basic. Trying to throw a chi ball out of a can and making it like knock off the shelf, making something move with the chi that's a distance away. That actually is a lot harder than you'd think. And I've actually attempted that one video I have on my channel, which I got lucky as shit. And I haven't worked with chi in a while, and yeah. I was on break at work, and no one saw it. They all saw it. They were like, "Dude, how the fuck did you do that?" I got lucky, I guess. I really appreciate Wendy's being patient with me, so figuring out my own. It was like riding my bike to work is not the fastest mode of transportation I have. It's a lot faster than walking. And I have a system down where I can drive my bike to work. I know what time I have to leave the apartment and stuff, so yeah. Damn it. And this is very hard to do at the same because if your finger twitches, the sinus moves. So, yeah, keep this finger perfectly still. The important thing is not to panic. If you drop the chew can, it happens to the best of us. See? Anyway, it's basic cheat work. It's nothing too fancy, but yeah. So this is Gothic King Cobra. I mean, sorry, I gotta get a habit of saying that. I'm used to saying my old YouTube username. King Cobra JFS with another video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.